Hey guys, we are back and I want to tell you we're gonna play some more Xera and it's pretty fun once you get a lot of people. While I play at night, there's 2, there's 5. I don't really have an account on each server right now, but we're gonna do on this one, the official US West server. There's 3 on this one, but it depends on what server you use. Alright, we're gonna log in right now. I logged out at Henderson, and there's only about a few people playing on the West Coast servers. When it's actually packed, you will see about 8 or 10, maybe 12 people playing on that server at once. It used to be packed, but this game suffers from low player base, so don't expect a lot of people. But when you do get the opportunity to kill somebody, do it. Once you're loading like this, be careful. You can be attacked when you're loading in. Yeah, that's really stupid, but that's Xera for you. Pretty fun game. It's a survival game just like DayZ, but DayZ is better. But DayZ suffers from a lot of hackers, and if you never got shot through a wall, because DayZ has a lot of hackers. This suffers from low base players, so you won't get as many players as DayZ. Takes a while to actually load in. By this time, you can get shot at, you can be basically stabbed to death, and the thing is, you will hear it, but you can't actually do anything about it because you have not logged in yet. So your body is like right there, but you can't do anything about it. That's the thing. That's why I log out in a bush like that. I like to log out on a bush like that because it's just safer. Where in Henderson, there is no drop supplies. Hopefully, knowing too. But the water doesn't do anything. Don't worry about it. Get your AR-15 out. I'm just gonna see if I can see a buggy or ATV, because the ATV's right here, right? It's a buggy's just about right here, roughly. And near this usually will have a ATV right here somewhere. If they didn't get it, so you gotta wait till it respawns. So as you can see, there's no ATV here. I'm gonna head north a little bit, right? Just follow the map. They should be a buggy here. If you don't see a buggy here, then arm yourself. Go to the side, about east sector, front. You'll be heading down this way. If you don't see a buggy or ATV, you wanna go in this location right here. Be careful, they do have robots. The red robots you can kill. The green and blue ones ignore because we're just gonna attract the robots. They will kill you. They're pretty fast too, but they're stupid. You could outsmart them. And if you don't see a ATV just around right here, most likely someone grabbed it. You can't die of hypothermia, so don't worry about it. Chocolate. We don't need ammo. I'm just going to shoot this a little bit. 100% health. Our food and water supplies is decent. As you can see, the snow is actually going inside the house. Pretty low tech game, but been always like that for a while. Don't fire force because people can't hear you. And once you're moving like this, the robots can hear you. But I just want to use my Glock 17 just for the robots and my AR-15 for anybody that tries to kill me. The best way is to actually run them over with a buggy or ATV if you're lucky enough. Church usually here is the best bet to get some armament ammo right there. See that? That's it. Might see me. Should I fire him? People can hear me right there. So I don't wanna stay put right there. No, there's what, 2 people when I logged in. Try to get some 9mm ammo back. So,
we've got some supplies on their way.
That's actually
we've marked
really
it on your map.
Useful. Just drink it. Yeah, drop it. I hear a... Do not move. Once you move, he will hear you. But once you get spotted, you better run. But kill and run. Once you move, he's gonna hear you. Gotta move very slowly. Because we don't know if it's a red robot or the blue one. Blue one's more dangerous.
We've got some supplies on their way. We've marked it on your map.
If you want to go to supply drop, that's Winchester. I can actually run there, but most likely I'm gonna die because I can't. We need to go to. Let's turn around. My water supply is up. That heals about 50 points. Full canteen, but that's actually really heavy. So we're just gonna walk this one, run. It's gonna take a long time. You see that? I'm just like in Henderson right there. There's usually some. And once you hear a motor running and buggy or ATV, that means there is a player nearby, and you can hear them gunfire and their ATV running. So usually they drive by it, right? So you use a tree as cover, bush as cover. They're not gonna see you. You don't need to worry about it. Trying to get out the danger zone of Henderson because your gun actually travels, and if you're close enough, you might hear me shoot my Glock 17, which is not a good idea. I'm gonna try to run to Hedgewood, but it's taking like 5-10 minutes. That's why I encourage you to stay put, wait for a buggy or ATV, go on that one, and then reload the city, or you lock in because you face at the same time, because it is very dangerous and people might follow you if they're stalkers. So we're basically the woods at night. I don't like to play at the day because it's very dangerous, and there's clans with people that just camp in their encampment and just wait. That's the dangerous part of it. You can go up here, fly drop, but I'm running towards that one. I'm not gonna make it in time. Man, I thought that was something right there. But I head east a little bit. Try to make some ground. Of course, the supply drop right here. But I don't have any transportation, so I can't actually make it. Me bumping into a player in this time, I highly doubt it. Winchester City is where it's located, but can't get there in time out transportation. So that's out of the book. The closest thing I can do is go to Hedgewood, but we gotta go up this hill. This is a hill right here, and it goes downhill a little bit. This is the compound. You gotta go 30 robots. I never do that because they have radiation in compound, and it's really annoying. And before you actually kill all the robots, maybe someone's gonna drive by and kill you because they're firing your gun. And I don't have any radiation pills right now. We're just gonna try to hit Hedgewood as fast as possible. Maybe someone left their key so I can get it. We have the advantage in a cloak of dark. It's hard to
Attention
see.
all soldiers out there. A supply drop is incoming. We've transmitted the coordinates to your mapping device.
I hope it's close to me though, because I'm not gonna make it to Winchester. I could make it to Hedgewood. That's about it. I'm just gonna snoop around, get some whatever I need, maybe food, water. I don't like to use my MREs a lot because it's hard to come by and basically recover your food and water. Then we need to go up this mountain right here, this hill. Sometimes they have encampments up there, so be careful when you hit
Attention
the
all
top.
soldiers out there. A supply drop is incoming. We've transmitted the coordinates to your mapping device.
There's one right there south. You see, I was walking from Henderson to here for a while. You could still actually use this and run as your map is open right now. That's what I'm doing. So there's gonna be a drop right there in 20 minutes, and I'm not gonna make that one. Hopefully I get the surprise attack on somebody in Hedgewood. Not. I can see that radio tower right there. See that red dot right there? That's a radio tower. Sometimes you could unjam, and then you get a reward after that, but it's usually guarded by 2 or 3 robots. They're killable most of the time. I don't see any encampments or green lasers. They have turrets, automatic turrets, and I don't want to deal with that. Let's get a binocular. That. Yeah, it's green. So can't unjam it right now. Get my Glock out just for extra protection. We're gonna go down this hill right now. See what's up. This way. After this, we're gonna try to get some food, kill somebody, and loot stuff because my AR-15 is not the best gun out there, but it's good enough to kill somebody right now. But no one goes to Hedgewood. They're at the drop site right now, so the percentage of me actually seeing a person in Hedgewood is slim to none. They're gonna be right here or right here. This is disappearing, so this we're at Hedgewood right now. Let's scout it with our binoculars. That's gas station right there. Trying if I can see a buggy, because I need a buggy. If we can't have a buggy, then this is no way to travel. You see, I was traveling right here. It took me what 8-10 minutes. That's why you gotta travel smart when you're on foot, because you're not gonna make it in time unless there's a drop nearby. I just want to scout the edge a little bit for activities. If not, we're gonna go inside. See that robot right there. There's one right there, so on there. That's why we have binoculars. You gotta be about what 100 feet away from them, and they might hear you when you're actually running. Walking, you make less noise, but we just can't walk all the time. Two robots right there, far away from them, so at this distance they're not gonna see. We're gonna go on top. That's why if you actually log out city and just say there was a robot was right there at the right time, the robot can kill you when you're still logging in. That's why I don't recommend logging out in a city unless you want to log out in a house. That's still dangerous because of other players. You log on top of a roof. I don't recommend that. If you do, then log out on top of a random roof. Get some baked beans. Get some, because dirty water doesn't really do anything to you. Drink it. Explore rest of Hedgewood a little bit. Most of the time you are basically playing by yourself, but when you do somebody, you stalk them. Once you're actually running, you can hear them also. You can pay close attention to your audio. Right now I don't hear anything, so we're okay. Crackers. Empty canteen, we don't need that. Let's see the crackers. Pop it off. We go house to house. But if you do see a buggy parked near a house, do not get the buggy. It's basically booby trapped. It's trapped. And we used to do that. Basically, they put out these buggies and ATVs out. Going kit I usually don't need. The 911 is the most useless gun in this game. You only get that gun if you died and some type of protection, and it's recommended. If you don't have anything else, then 911 will be fine because it is easy to replace any gun with 9mm guns, 9mm ammo. You could find it anywhere. But when it comes to AR-15s, it's harder to find and you don't want to use it as much. We explored Hedgewood, and I'll see you guys next time.